Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to SOUQ Sports. It's been a beautiful week. It's been a beautiful countdown. We've had a whole lot of excitement in the air, and we're still counting down to 2 more days, and AFCON will be done. But before we get to that side, my name is still Chuks, right? Did I change it at any point in time? No. Okay, my name is Chuks, John Rogers Chuks, and I still have the regular guys in the studio. Charles is still here.
Well, we are getting right to the death of the AFCON. I think there's a lot of reasons to be happy today, yeah? We thank God it's Friday as well, and I still remain your boy Charlie Montero. This guy is always smiling.
Yeah, Juvi is still here.
All right. You know, I'm just waiting for one moment, just one moment. You know how it is. I said it the last time. It happened, so I'm going to back down, just lay back and allow you to enjoy the foreign. And when we come down to Africa, you know how it is. I take it over. Okay.
Before he wakes up his chi, let's just go straight to SOUQ Sports. Right? Now, it's going to be a fast one today. Athletics, everybody knows Fraser-Pryce, the Jamaican. Yeah. She has announced that after Paris 2024 Olympics, the 3-time Olympic champion will retire. She said her family has told her, and they've been there for her all this while, and they've given enough sacrifice, and she wants to retire. She's 37-year-old, and she's regarded as one of the greatest sprinters of all time.
It's not the fastest. I mean, she has broken the record again and again, even after giving birth.
Yes.
She came back and she still did it. So I think she has run her race, so to speak, and it's time for her to hand over the baton to the other guys.
No, she has run her race on the track.
On the track, yeah.
Good. So understand that she's still well and healthy. She's not going anywhere. Juvi, you're laughing, you're not serious. Now, yeah, she won 100 meters in 2008 and 2012, and she has over 10 world titles. That's good to her name. That's very good to her name. Yes, so she will compete in Paris after 2024. She will tell you, I am done. Guys, well done. Now, let's go to boxing. Now, every one of us was expecting and looking forward to that Tyson Fury fight. Then all of a sudden, that fight was shifted thanks to somebody giving the guy a big cut on the eye. Now, we are sure that now people started saying things and saying that the guy was trying to run, dodge. He wasn't ready, but his manager has come to say no, that this guy was training like a demon. It's the demon part I did not understand.
You know how fierce he is in the ring, and maybe anybody who wins the bout will be undisputed champion.
Yes, that's completely undisputed.
So I think that cut is very deep, and it's not something that he can manage. You know, fighting Usyk from Ukraine, who is also a beast in the ring. I think it is health-wise they have to consider these things. He has to consider his health first. And if he's not 100%, I mean, I wouldn't like for anybody to make excuses for him when he loses or when he wins. So
Juvi is just smiling. If you ask him now, we'll go back to 1970 something.
So I think it's safe for them to move the match forward. And his opponent has also come to speak about the issue, even though he missed it.
It's the opponent's side that is being funny.
Yeah.
Now, the match has been rescheduled for the 18th of May. And that is tentative, except if somebody else decides to pick up an injury somewhere. So, and Usyk said, well, my boy, I don't have a problem with you. You just get well. I'm waiting for you to do the do. And just like you said, Usyk also missed the birth of his daughter.
Yeah.
So Saudi Arabia is not joking. So hey, mind you, Saudi Arabia is still hosting same event on the 18th of May. But before the 18th of May, Joshua and Ngannou, Francis, they will slug it out. They're just smiling. It will happen whether you like it or not. That fight will happen.
And they have to. I mean, we need to get some juicy stuff for the boxing to sell papers, and it will be one for us to watch really, because Anthony Joshua's camp have been very, very loud about how prepared he is for the fight and how undisputed he was in 2023 and winning 3 out of 3. But he would face a tough test when it comes to Ngannou. And you should give him a run for his money. But I think that is one for the screens, really. Okay,
let's head straight to Formula One. We all know what's his name, the guy that left Mercedes and went to Ferrari. Should we still keep calling his name? So now, the guy that was in Ferrari, for somebody to come, somebody has to go. Now the sad part is that Carlos Sainz say he's not angry that the guy came, but right now we know that he has to go. He will leave Ferrari at the end of this season because his contract has not been renewed.
Yeah, we see there's also a stiff competition for Hamilton in his colleague I forget his name, Leclerc. Yeah, he's also a top racer. He's a top professional, and if signing Hamilton is a boost for them to reassert their dominance, because they used to be dominant in the F1. If signing Hamilton will help them reaffirm their dominance in the game, I mean,
it's positive.
It's positive.
Now I have a question.
And it's great business.
Who will fall for the other?
We are used to seeing Hamilton be the leading
Who
guy.
will fall for the other?
It remains to be seen, but I think Hamilton, it's a contract basis, so we don't know what's in the contracts and what they signed. But I don't think Hamilton would like to take the second pointer. He will want to be on the front burners all the time. But it's race. Whoever comes first is the winner. Okay.
Now let's go straight to tennis. Saudi is not chilling. The 80 summit is the tennis professional league is still going on, and by October it's going to be heated. But right now, even within that same season, Saudi is organizing a special where most people decide to rest and go and play, but they are insisting on organizing a special, and they're taking the best of the best and bringing them to the specials. And the best of the best are saying they will go.
Yeah, it's for the money.
All of them, from Djokovic.
Yeah, we're talking about money here, so it's an invitational. And when it's an invitation, nobody loses.
But invitational in the season, in the peak of the season.
The peak of the season. Saudi Arabia, I don't like to call them disruptive, but they've come and they've set a certain kind of imbalance in the game. I mean, when you have money, everybody bows to you, or who, like you said, who pays the piper, they text it you.
But it depends on the tone the person is playing.
They are playing a lot of Amapiano right now, and everybody is dancing to their
because
tune.
Right now it's more like they say we follow.
Now I think also they give the right kind of money. And the guys know well they will enjoy themselves.
Is it the right kind of money or the money you can't say no to?
Well, some people
there is right kind of money,
some
and
set of people have said no, like we're not going there.
We're not going.
But I think with these guys that won all there is, let's just go to Saudi and have a ball. Then we'll come back and just do something more serious, because
they see it as a tool for tourism.
Yeah, tourism for me.
Who's tourism?
Yeah, I mean the Saudi Arabian, when they host this kind of event, a lot of people come into their country.
Yeah.
And regardless,
let's still go back to Saudi. Saudi, 100% cash-wise backed LIV Golf.
Yeah.
Okay. Now LIV Golf, the season has opened. And although we've not started seeing champions, but we're seeing money moving around. Now, the guys in PGA are saying, Justin Thomas to be precise, said whoever goes to LIV Golf, we shouldn't give them free hand to come back to PGA. So what do you see? Are you seeing a competition, a rivalry going to show up itself maybe a season or 2 seasons down the line?
No, I don't see anything like that right now. I just feel, well, these guys, majority of the guys going for LIV right now, permit me to use the word soldiers of fortune. They're just going there to...
It's sports.
I understand,
to be won.
But everybody
just... play.
It's just... when boys return home, you just know there is still the difference. I mean, the PG stuff has got...
Can I ask a question? Is it not the same professionals that will play in LIV that are playing in PGA? The same people you're playing against in PGA?
Not everyone, not everyone. This has got track record over the years. And these guys are just starting out. So it feels
like I say, it's disruptive. It's disruptive, being that they want to impose themselves into the game and just disrupt what has been going on for years. But I feel like it's also change is constant, and if these people have come with change and people are embracing it, but I don't see why Thomas is.
Is this change or disruption? This is now beyond change. It's not full disruption.
If the Saudi Arabians are playing the game, it makes more sense.
Yeah, but the
do you understand? They don't play it like so. You just bring these guys in. For how long this would continue, I don't know. But I just feel the PGA thing. It's got the level. It's got the. Should I say prestige to it? I mean, for now, that's it. for me,
Prestige is perception.
who is playing? Who is playing in Saudi?
Well, I don't know.
Who is playing
Prestige
in
is
Saudi?
perception. Of course, yes.
I mean, so you bring
Not
the
just
same
the
guys.
best of the best.
Best of the best.
There
So
should be rules.
That's why I
don't
say.
just bring money and slam money
That's why I
every time.
think is a tool for tourism. That's why I say, because once those guys go over there to
Nothing
play
else
the sports,
happens again. Nothing else
Okay.
happens.
Now let's also go to Tiger Woods will play a PGA Tour in February. That's Genesis Invitation. Guy is not retiring. He's not giving up. This 15-time champion, he's not telling you no way. And the beautiful part of it is that he is now part of the PGA board. So apart from playing, he's also marketing the PGA. And he's also part of those that was trying to sign a deal with Saudi Arabia on that same PGA.
Yeah.
So you see, it's all about business.
Yeah, it's business. I mean, you need money to sustain life. So if you don't do business, you won't get money. I think I like the way these things are going now, disrupting the whole, the whole process and just making it a bit more fun and a bit more catchy. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, let's go to sports business. Some telcos in Netherlands decided to go on a rampage and do a kind of complaint. But right now they've all dropped their viewing rights. Cash is on the offer between 750 to 850 million dollars, and they've all dropped. Now the funny part is that they are still going to get more. This is nothing but right. TV rights. Guys, when are we going to get to that level?
I think right now it's in the mind for those who see the reality. I mean, the possibilities, they are tapping into it. The day we sit down and say, okay, this thing is worth it. We've got the numbers, whether the paying power, whether
we have the numbers,
whether we have the purchasing power to get these things. Because
okay.
TV,
let me break it down. Okay, now we all have phones. We have well over 100 million phones circulating in Nigeria. We have well over 500 million phones circulating in West Africa, East Africa. Now, all what I need you to give me is 100 naira for 1 month. So if 50 million people give me 100 naira for 1 month, I don't know.
Even if they are giving you 1 naira for...
it's a game of numbers. So if the streaming services, that is why you see a whole lot of major partnerships, backstabbing, acquisitions, proposals flying left, right, center. Even people that were making movies are now streaming. Those are making cartoons are now
TV,
streaming.
Everybody is streaming. Everybody wants to be able to reach the audience personal, because we now have a digital device, a mobile device that is also, a digital platform that you can use to communicate to anybody around the world. I mean, even people in China, when they put their content, well, as long as you can tap into those content, you can also reach people.
And the content should be good, because I remember a particular brand recently lost some.
Okay, now let's go to Sporty TV. That concerns us a bit. Now, Sporty TV has acquired the rights for Paris 2024, and that covers both Ghana and Nigeria. That's good. That's for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Then also let's also look at some other. Any became sponsor for Serie A title sponsors. That's oil marketing people.
Those are
everybody is looking for
money.
Yeah, it's more money. The more money, you need more money to make more money, so your role.
Visibility is very, very key. Very, very key. We cannot do away with visibility. Now let's look at something else. There has been calls for introduction of blue card. We have yellow card. We have red card. That's in football. Yellow card if you misbehave. Red card if you do anyhow. Then blue card if you sin. Now the proposal is this: if you give a player a blue card, he goes sit out for 10 minutes. Now they're trying to see if they will bring it into the major footballing. The major footballing leagues. EPL have said no, but that is still in the bonus. Do you think it's something that can gain traction with time?
I really don't. I'm not a fan of the blue card. I mean, if we have the yellow and the red card and it serves its purpose completely, I mean, I don't see a reason for you to bring in a blue card and say sit out for 10 minutes and then I mean, okay, let me even put it from perspective of a player. Imagine sitting out for 10 minutes. When you are reintroduced into the game, the vibe, the whole vibe, the strength has gone. you will not
That's
be able to
if
perform.
if you have cramps.
Exactly. So the cohesion you have with your players or with your team players it will be lost simply. I mean, okay.
So you don't sit out. Don't commit the offense.
But it doesn't make sense. If you're sending me off, send me off. Let the other team have the upper hand. If you're giving me a caution, give me a caution. They should stop trying to disrupt the game and make it bizarre in a sense. I mean, I can't even see how you're watching a game and someone flashes you a blue card and you go and sit down. And you go and sit down, and the rest of your team has 10 men playing against 11 for 10 minutes. And anything that comes out from the
Where are
game.
they laying that from? Basketball, volleyball?
I really don't know.
They do go sit out. Hockey, ice hockey. Go and sit down, cool your head and come
The
back.
blue card doesn't make. I don't know how to wrap my head around it.
It's defeating what football is. I mean, to whoever has played it. What is this? 10 minutes? What nonsense? Oh, guy, it's either you're giving me a yellow or a red. Let's know what it is. We're not in nursery school.
And
you're not where?
In nursery school.
It's applaudable the fact that Premier League are saying we're not adopting this, and it makes sense. But FIFA is just trying to disrupt the game, and the more they do this, the more we lose passion for the game. The beauty of the game is lost in all its sense.
I mean,
In the blue card, the beauty of the game is lost.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's also go to some other news. There has been calls that referees should take it easy with coaches, especially when it comes to being emotional. Now there is always one of the linesmen outside with the coach,
Fourth official.
in front of by the coaches.
Yeah.
The referee in the pitch does not see what directly happens. So most times when the referee takes his decision, either flashing whatever card, he is not directly in line with what the official standing with the coaches. So most times they may disagree, but the coaches are themselves, to be specific, the Everton coach who will be serving his punishment very soon. Sean Dyche has said the referee should take it easy. This is an emotional, that particular side
game.
is an emotional side, not in the game. That particular line, that triangle, that rectangle on the ground is an emotional side. Just for example, why should you give Arteta a red card for celebrating a goal? He didn't run into the pitch, that he celebrated too much.
Is there anything like over celebrating?
He got a red card.
I think the officiating.
Why will you give Liverpool coach for a card for pulling somebody back to say shake me? I don't know if you understand.
Well, Sean Dyche is right to actually say they should take it easy on the coaches, because a lot of emotions go into these things. I mean, imagine coming from a 2-goal deficit to winning the game. You have to show emotions.
Can you control it in the first place?
Exactly. You can't ask me to control.
You are not
how I
Mourinho.
behave. Even Mourinho.
You are not Mourinho that they will
gets his
score a
outburst.
goal and he will keep quiet.
Mourinho gets his celebrations once or twice, and he says things once or twice. But we can't make an argument for Mourinho because he's always leaning towards the other side. But let's look into all these managers who showed us. Okay, for instance, Arteta, winning against Liverpool is huge for them. It's huge for the title race. It's huge for their title contention. And if they cannot celebrate, when do they get to celebrate? Is it until they lift the cup? I mean, this is emotion. A lot of people have put sweat.
Lift which cup?
The Premier League.
Let's go ahead. Please.
Well, I think basically some rules are beginning to make football rather too mechanical.
Yeah.
I mean, football is sometimes it's spontaneous. Some dribbles you do, there is no tactics. There's nobody telling you. Just know that just do this at this particular point.
I mean, they're almost eliminating the human
so
aspect of
probably
it. We have introduced the
AI
we have introduced putting chips in the balls. We have introduced using VAR, trying to eliminate human errors. Whereas human errors are the reason why we love the game. And
the reason why we argue and come back to play tomorrow.
Yes, and it just makes it fun. It makes it something you live for. It makes it worthwhile. But I don't know. It's just diluting the fun.
It's messing it up.
It's messing up the.
Okay. Now, while we look at the blue card and look if we can start giving Juvi a blue card to go sit in the naughty corner for some minutes, and also beg the referees to take it easy. Let's enjoy this game. We are going on a break, and when we return, you know that part where we talk about sports happening in Africa, AFCON. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Charles Abana. My name is Professor Martins Emeje.
Professor Sylvester Odion Akaine.
Keep
watching
SOUQ News TV.
the best news channel online.
It's elevating, it's enlightening, it's educating.
Muhammad Ali found his root in Africa. Rumble in the jungle. I swear the king is humble. Jesse Jackson, O.J. Simpson, this is black history. Andrew Young visit Africa in the late 60s. Legend, Bob Marley make the life different. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X are big names. They fought for black Americans in the old days. We need the same revolution in our own ways. Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Mr. Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre and Eddie Murphy. American prosperity ain't complete with African poverty. It's legendary Idris Abdul Karim, and you are on to SOUQ News. You don't touch that dial.
Yes, welcome back. It's still SOUQ News, SOUQ Sports, SOUQ AFCON Special. My name is Chuks. I still have Chuks here and I have Juvi. It's day 28 of AFCON. Another day of rest. Tomorrow, third best fight it out. Then on Sunday, the cup is up for grabs. Then we'll now look at this particular last four, who gets a medal and what color will those medals be. It's still AFCON Côte d'Ivoire 2023 being played in 2024, and hey, welcome. Let's look at what happened in AFCON in the last 2 days. Our goalkeeper, I want to plead with everybody, please learn how to spell safe. Stop using Nwabali's name to spell safe. If your computer is using Nwabali's name to spell safe, please correct it. Go to setting and tell it restore factory setting. And he dedicated his Man of the Man award to his teammate. Why?
Well,
is my award, is my award.
Well, I think he just appreciates the effort his teammates put. I mean, they fought to the end. And except for Ola, missing, I mean, they all played beautiful penalty. I mean, look at Iheanacho. Without having to, do anything or be a major contributor in the outcome of the game, but stepping up and taking the last penalty, which is a lot of pressure. He needed to, get it right for them to win, and he showed his professionalism, and yeah, it's a reason for him to dedicate to his players.
If it's me, I'll dedicate it to Ola. I know he needs to. No. The guy, he tried. He played a very good game.
He did.
It was just the penalty that he missed.
Yeah, I think that is also awesome. I acknowledge his players, and yeah.
Juvi, say something.
Aquaba!
Okay, thank
Obrigado! Aibo! Shabalala, they've gone home. Shabalala. I told you all, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire final, and you thought I was joking.
Juvi.
Right about now.
Pause.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, let's continue from where we were before. Okay, Juvi, continue.
All right, truth is, sometimes history has a whole lot to play when you're analyzing things. There are patterns to things. When you check history, you just know some things won't happen.
You listen to reggae music too much.
That's
a line in reggae music.
A whole lot. And history and geography, I love the fact that what happened, and I said a couple of things. And it's not about me. It's just that if you've seen Nigeria consistently over the years, you know that, hey, we are big. It's just that we need to put everything in order, and we'll do way better than this. Ordinarily, we wouldn't have got to that point of a penalty if someone had listened, managed every ball. The young man played good ball. I mean, he scored, he had brace and all. But that particular ball, you had no business trying to dribble the goalie. Push it with your hand or everything. Just score. At that moment, there was too much pressure. You could see the number of people.
Are you still angry with Luke,
no,
man?
I'm not angry.
The game has been won.
No. We don't have that luxury to have goals I mean, when you come towards the goalpost, just score. If you can score, just score. I said Lawa used to do that. Lawa would not play around with the ball. Just score it.
Mr. Lawa?
Yes, Mr. Lawa would just.
Berimbuga.
I mean, he would just score it, and that's it. Because we were unnecessarily under some pressure. Immediately, we considered that penalty. I mean, Osimhen we were on this side celebrating. Then they called us back. Like, what happened? I almost collapsed. Like, what is this? I know that SOUQ's AFCON special guys will be saying, Juvi, you've gone to consult fake this thing. But the truth is, South Africa came up with all their plenty stories and all that, but we are too big for South Africa in the first place.
Okay,
we are too big for them. We are not their equals.
We love, and all the corporate bodies are now standing up to identify with them. Okay.
I just hope they won't owe them what is.
We are not going to call anybody's name here because nobody paid us.
But I feel like it's good to encourage the boys, but they should also allow them, in the right space of mind to play this final and bring the trophy back home. We give kudos to every one of them. They have done absolutely well, even though some of us did not give them full support right from the beginning. But I am really happy that we have shamed the devil and we are at the final. It is not easy, really, coming all the way from the group stage. And it just looks like it's Group A that owns the tournament, because playing against people that we have trashed before, I don't know how that will pan out, but I think Nigeria should be triumphant at the end of the day.
Okay. Don't mind him. He wasn't throwing a shade at you, though.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's all right to feel that way, but for me, I just feel when a child doesn't do well, you say you've not done well. When you do well, you let them in on that, and that for me, because we
are you calling Super Eagles a child?
The Super Eagles didn't play as a team forever. Even towards the end, we just managed to survive.
But you never give them a chance from the beginning. That's the only.
They didn't play anything. There was no team in that team. Let's call it what it is. Whether we're here or not, I said it. And for every time we move, I was saying this is what's going to happen. Take care of this and take. I'm a Nigerian, but I have to say the truth. We didn't play as a team against Angola. We struggled.
What I'm trying to point out is when the team list was released.
Okay.
You never give these boys the opportunity to prove themselves.
Okay,
regardless of whether they were a team or not.
Can I ask
have they not gone far?
Can I ask a question? Has there been a tactics they've been playing from match one? Yes, there has been.
What's been our tactics?
I always
what's been our tactics?
Now, when that team list came out, the first thing we said was, are they packing defenders to go to Nations Cup? Yeah. That has been what they've been following.
What the plan has always been.
This is just more like an Italian team looking to score one goal and tell you are not going to score that goal.
That is not the Super Eagles.
That is not the Super Eagles.
This is not working for us. You know how many people died
Juvi,
just because of that penalty the South Africans scored?
Juvi.
That is not our pattern. We cannot survive on this. 1-0.
Juvi,
then someone equalizes and messes up at 90th minute and they mess us up, and South Africans were playing like they were better than us.
Okay, calm down.
Did it work or not?
It didn't. It didn't. And we shouldn't try it.
I will have like a pause button for Juvi. Now, Juvi, say it's that thin line between we are losing, we are winning. It's that thin line between a tactics is what they have been playing. It's that thin line between this is what we set out to do and this is what we achieve. And they've done it for 5 matches consecutively. That is not the Super Eagles we know. Exactly. I don't know if you understand. But now we have a new coach who is playing his way. That is still not the Super Eagles we know, but he's playing his way, and right now is working for them.
Right? This is not sustainable, and we should tell ourselves.
Hold on.
We played a local South Africa, very local,
Juvi.
very local team where we can take Sporting Lagos, Remo Stars, take Enyimba, just blend them, and those guys will play these guys.
Back to this question. Okay, now let's move ahead. We had Rio Ferdinand also.
Repping the Eagles.
Yeah, he came in and he repped the Eagles. Now my question is this: did he come as a scout or did he come to support? That's the one I don't understand. So let's really know what he is up for. So I want to say thank you and congratulations to the Super Eagles. Then we also had the South African coach. He's pained.
He is. He has to be. I mean, no one likes to lose against Nigeria because they know what is coming up they know what they are going to face, both on the internet and in their own country. Nobody likes to go against Super Eagles and lose.
Banana boys of South Africa.
Bafana.
Oh, is it? It's
Bafana.
Banana.
Bafana.
Well,
they gave us a run for the money, but they were not just enough to take
the second goal would have been a clincher for us. I mean, if that stuff was not disallowed,
and that
would have been it.
But that is football.
And you allowed, there was an infringement. You allowed it to play for like 2 minutes or thereabouts. Then you called and VAR like, "What's up with us, man? What's up?"
We have seen this happen both in Europe, and it's not a bad idea.
But there is a goal in this case.
Yes, it has also happened in the Premier League.
This is not Premier League. This is AFCON. You can't compare. It's a disgrace to compare AFCON with Premier League. What is Premier League?
But hold on. But it's still one of the best leagues in the
It's
world.
a league. This is a nation. This is Africans
and
coming
where
down.
where do we
These
draw
rules,
our, where do we draw our comparison?
We must begin
to
to determine what works for us. These rules
I think a few days ago we were giving accolades to the VAR team.
Yes, when the mess up as well.
This one is not wrong.
Them.
This was
okay now.
There is a goal already.
Yes, was it a foul or not?
Yes, but why didn't you? No, there was no call at that particular moment.
What is the use of
you
VAR?
allowed
They
this.
check every incident. 2 minutes is enough for things.
our goal.
Yes, it has happened. This is not the first time.
Minutes of play.
This is not the first time.
End of the
they had to
pitch
check
to the
and
other
they had
one.
to be sure. They had to be sure. That's why the VAR took their time to watch and replay and check it from every angle. And that was what called for the penalty, and that was awarded. If yes, it was. We are trying to eliminate. We are trying to eliminate human error in this game, right?
Okay, guys, hold on. Let's go on a break, and after the break, we will round up on this particular argument because this argument must take place. We'll go for a break and we'll be right back.
I'm okay.
My name is Raymond Bola Brown.
Hi, my name is Fraser-Pryce, and you are on to SOUQ News.
If you are watching this channel for the first time, make sure you continue to watch it because this is SOUQ News.
Shout out to SOUQ News. Actually, I don't know. I really enjoyed the little moment I spent with you, and I think with more of this.
SOUQ News. Here's the SOUQ News, who had the courage to transcend a locked-off camera and actually have a conversation with a human being. It's a pleasure, SOUQ News. Thank you very much.
My name is Dr. Rafiu Oladipo.
My name is Baba Jalal Repega.
I'm Reverend Juliet Benite.
I'm Godio Didi.
My name is Professor Oladokun Sulaiman Olarawaju.
SOUQ News is on the ground, loading.
Very enlightening, very educative, and entertaining.
Thank you to SOUQ News.
So I'm happy that SOUQ TV has come into existence.
I'm happy to be here in the SOUQ News.
I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and keep watching news that makes sense.
As Browning said, one's extension of one's reach should not exceed one's grasp, or what is heaven for? And I think SOUQ News is doing that.
Africa needs a voice of truth, and SOUQ News has become one of them. And get ready, get ready, get ready.
And keep watching.
Keep watching SOUQ News.
Keep watching SOUQ News. It's a place to be.
Keep watching SOUQ News.
Amamoke.
My name is Raymond Bola Brown.
Hi, my name is Fred Amata, and you are on to SOUQ News.
If you are watching this channel for the first time, make sure you continue to watch it because this is SOUQ News.
Shout out to SOUQ News. Actually, I don't know. I really enjoyed the little moment I spent with you, and I think with more of this.
SOUQ News. Here's the SOUQ News who had the courage to transcend a locked off camera and actually have a conversation with a human being. It's a pleasure, SOUQ News. Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome back. It's still SOUQ Sports. We were following up the argument between Juvi and Montero, thanks to AFCON, thanks to Super Eagles, thanks to everything match they've played. But now, before we get there, we have a guest in the studio, and he's someone that has been in the forefront of grassroots football. So he's going to be with us in ending this particular show and also tell us more about not just the grassroots football, what's happening in Campus Stadium, what's happening in matches around Lagos for his particular locality and the great things they're doing. So, sir, you're welcome. This is SOUQ Sport and SOUQ News. Please, can you introduce yourself, please?
Welcome to viewers. My name is Coach Paul. Prima is my name.
You're welcome, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The matches that were played yesterday, cups were won. Tell us more about it.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. In terms of the grassroots and the community football in question, by and large, we are the people who have adopted so many systems so that they put in place. But we have issue of young talents and ex-players who have been playing football for quite long years ago. And some are out in football. By and large, we have to bring them together. Like we call them all-stars, those who wanted to play and those who are not playing in the first place. So this is the way, more or less, we bring them together. Secondly, this particular final we played yesterday, we normally play leagues and to remember the good old days for our lost memories. The lost memory based on some of the players who have been late and some of them also who are having an injury or one way or another, they cannot afford ahead to play football. So this particular thing was over 25 years in where we group them, we call them golden ages because the age are limited from the youth, and now they are in the position of golden. We mean that from 40 years above. That is how we put this thing. Then this particular team, was formed by, in the time, olden days, we call them Alashaw, people who remove their clothes, some will wear the clothes, and we will play together. That's the way forward. So secondly, more players we have been playing football in career, we have to bring them to the drawing board, join hands together, and to mobilize the youth coming. Far ahead of us, we have most of the grassroots. We have a lot of children who are born in 35 years. We have some at 25 years. We groom them together as well. Secondly, I would say that I am one of the advisors in the Lagos State Coaches Association Council. And moreover, too, I was the first thing to put the glory of football in question in Lagos State as well. I can say more about it. The reason is in the sense that we have a lot of glory in football. And the way we tackle the football today, we go against it because the president, we don't have proprietors who are more or less have interest to sponsor teams in one way or another.
When you talk about teams, are you talking about grassroots teams?
Grassroots teams.
Okay.
Because normally now, we have made that grassroots is the most important factor. Today, I can say categorically like that, what happened today, we see a lot of scout players play national team, in which they are not playing even Lagba League or they play for school team. Some of them have opportunity to travel elsewhere. Then we are now making them too useful today. I can say, if you ask question on Nigerian Super Eagles, we're going to have about 2 or 3 players who are playing Lagba League or playing league in Nigeria. all of them have become professionals. Reason by scouting before they become a professional. So automatically, we know some of their name, we don't know their name. We are seeing this one is playing for Super Eagles, but we, Nigeria, we don't know how they get to that particular position. Now, in what ways can we do to groom certain people? Now, we have to go to the grassroots. In schools, when we started in school, in primary school, preparatory schools, or wherever, we are coming to that glory. That is where we are going in football. We have a talent. The population here is big. And we have a lot of talent, but we don't waste the talent. We don't value the talent. And second, there are no people who have interest in those talents.
Let me ask you quickly. Do you see football as business?
Football is business. By and large, today, let me explain. I will tell you something more. You may enjoy it most. I would, as you are sitting of myself, I will tell you, Coach, can you train my son? Maybe he's not a footballer or not. I said, oh, now I have the opportunity to take him to Europe, and then I'm making business there. So I want to, now we can talk about Larry Messi. Father was now a manager. Why David Beckham's wife was the manager? So automatically, it's business. It's business to the certain way that it's not valued before. The time frame when we play football, that time, I will just tell you this point blank. When we are in schooling, when we have no food at home, then we go and play ball. That is our own. But presently, it's business. And football is running affairs on business like a musician come out of today. The music is now growing. People are getting money. Football, to pay you outside, everybody knows that is fantastic.
Okay. Now, let's come back to AFCON before we ask you the last question. But now let's come back to AFCON. We are going straight to prediction. We are playing before Nigeria. Tomorrow, Côte d'Ivoire is playing Congo, DR Congo. Now, we have Juvi. Juvi has a chi that tells him the result. The chi has been right sometimes the chi leaves him and run away. Yeah. Charles doesn't have a chi, but he was able to predict Nigeria match down to penalties. Now let's come to you. We don't know if you have a chi or you have something behind you. Who is going to win between Côte d'Ivoire and Congo?
In football, presently we cannot predict.
If I have to put my money down, where should I put my money?
That means we are now playing on the gambling.
Where should I put my money, sir?
Yeah, okay. I will tell you, go put your money for Côte d'Ivoire.
For South Africa, Congo.
South Africa, Congo.
Yes.
Yeah. South Africa, Congo. Congo, I'll tip Congo.
I should put my money on Congo?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Juvi, where should I put my money?
No, I think
where should I put my money, Juvi?
Just decide. You're old enough to decide yourself.
Your chi has left you on this one. Okay, now let's now come to Nigeria, Côte d'Ivoire. Juvi, what is your chi saying?
I already told you,
what did your chi say?
I already told you.
Consult your chi and let him say it again.
We are coming home with the trophy this time.
Okay, Charles, what's your...
Well, Nigeria all the way. Nigeria all the way.
Are you being patriotic?
I'm being both patriotic and believing in our boys. Nigeria.
Okay, so do you believe what they are saying?
Oh, really? We are Nigerian. We have to put Nigerian forward, no matter what it is. I can't talk my children, then I said I ought to support someone else. When they are boxing with me, I will say my child will win. That's the point. So we are praying for the glory of it.
Okay. Thank you very much for having you. We will have you again, but right from the beginning of the show, so we'll be able to sit down and digest this grassroots football, because that is the way to go. For everyone out there, I want to say thank you very much. Tomorrow is going to be a good starter. Congo, South Africa.
Banana.
You are not serious. Then on Sunday is going to be like the finale. Let's just wait for tomorrow. And let's wait for Sunday. Hey, it's been nice being here. My name is Chuks. On behalf of my guys, over to you.
Aquaba! Obrigado! Unculukulu! Shabalala! Shabalala!
Charles is still here, my
Well, we look forward to the glory of Nigeria come Sunday. And whoever takes it tomorrow, well, it's for them. I am more concerned on Nigeria, and I know Nigeria will make us proud.
Okay, sir.
You know what I always say? Something about to happen is going to happen. Life.
Yeah.
That's our prayer. So it's going to happen live.
Okay.
I believe that too.
Thank you very much, guys. See you. We will see you.